radical Civic Type R is usually a polarizing hyper-hatchback. Haters think it's too hideous to obtain, and backers believe it's too fantastic to miss. We know it's the second, as we named it a 10 Best Cars winner with the impressive Civic Sport and Civic C. To all who disagree, we say don't knock it till you check it out. Honda has seemingly perfected front drive performance within the Type R by nearly eliminating unpleasant torque steer and prioritizing balance through celestial chassis tuning. The sole powertrain can be a sweet 6-speed manual gearbox combined with a 306 horsepower inline four. Unlike hot Civics on the past, this engine is turbocharged. Its sign-off styling might be too much to stomach, however it is funky looks are forgotten after your belly fills with butterflies by reviewing the bonkers engine and gigantic grip. While words can't fully describe exactly what the Type R is a lot like to drive, we strongly suggest you don't judge this crazy so-new hatch by its cover. High's sublime chassis tuning, nearly perfect powertrain, the comfiest sports seats ever. Low's over-the-top styling, an interesting exhaust note, infotainment may induce tears. Verdict: Honda's wicked winged thing is both a track star and daily driver, and possesses won our hearts. What's new for 2018? After its successful comeback to the United States in 2017, Honda's polarizing top-spec Civic is unchanged for 2018. However, that doesn't mean other sellers has rested on its laurels. The Ford Focus RS can be acquired only as being a limited edition model since production is ending, and also for the final year, features which were previously optional are standard. Likewise, Volkswagen has risen the Golf R's warranty and gave its dual-clutch automatic transmission a 7th gear. While we've yet to try that setup, our most up-to-date test on the manual Golf R revealed significantly quicker acceleration times than before. What was new for 2017? It took Honda 20 years to bring the legendary Civic Type R for the United States for 2017. Previous models ended up being sold in Europe and Asia. Nevertheless, the introduction of the global platform for your 10th Gen Civic lineup, introduced in 2016, was the catalyst due to the long-awaited arrival on these shores. Assembled in England, the Type R can be acquired only like a Ford or hatchback and manifests power from a unique turbo 2.0-litre inline four integrated Ohio. While that engine wears the fabled DivTech insignia, it behaves very differently in the higher-revving naturally aspirated four-bangers of past Type Rs. In addition to its special engine, the Type R added wild-looking track-oriented aerodynamics, special chassis tuning, and liberal utilization of red accents. Trims and options: we'd choose the Type R's starting price has climbed by $215 to $34,990 for 2018, but otherwise it's the very same super performer as before. That means buyers who can deal with its outrageous styling is going to be rewarded having a phenomenal driver's car. The Honda might be more refined than rivals like the hard-edged, limited edition Ford Focus RS starting at $41,995 plus the Subaru WRX STI $36,995. While the Volkswagen Golf R is usually easy to push daily, which is much better to see, it's quite a bit less ethereal about the track and has now a base price above $40,000. Spec'ing the Type R is not hard, since desirable features are standard, including navigation, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, passive entry and push-button start, adaptive dampers, front sports seats. Apart from your handful of optional accessories, the sole buying decision would be to pick a paint color that calls the most, or least, attention to the rolling caricature. Hint: Rally Red is eyebrow-raising and outrageous. Bind wickedness aside, the Type R is undoubtedly an incredible machine that's supernatural around the track and legitimately livable in daily driving. A moment of silence, please, in memory in the beloved high-strung tech four cylinders of yore. Now let's celebrate the advent with the Civic Type R's impeccable turbocharged powertrain. The engine exhibits exceptionally linear power, and gobs of computer. The manual gearbox is effortless and engaging. The Type R is usually a riot of muscle and finesse. What's new for 2018? While the Civic Type R will never be tweaked in the hood or between your wheels, rivals for example the Volkswagen Golf R have. The German hatchback adds a seventh cog to its optional dual-clutch automatic transmission and automatic stop-start technology. While its engine and standard 6-speed manual gearbox are unchanged, the newest tests revealed significantly improved acceleration times. The manual Golf R we tested shot from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, went from 50 to 70 miles per hour in 6.7 ticks in top gear, and shaved 0.3 next then its quarter-mile time. The new numbers align more closely using the Type R, exceeding the Honda by 0.1 second both in the sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour plus the quarter-mile scoot on the drag strip. 2017 Honda Civic Type R. The Type R's exclusive turbocharged 2.0-litre inline four makes 306 horsepower and 295 lb-ft of torque. A short-throw 6-speed manual can be on hand as well as the only transmission choice. They feed the leading wheels via a helical limit slip differential, which will help manage wheel spin for optimal traction. To mitigate problematic torque steer that's typical on high-powered front-drive vehicles, the Type R substitutes Honda's dual-axis front suspension setup for the standard Civics. Its unique components and special geometry work to prevent engine torque from tugging the leader during hard acceleration. This setup works wonderfully. Torque steer was nearly non-existent inside our test car. The eager engine always felt alive that has a responsive throttle and imperceptible turbo lag. It spurred the Type R to 60 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds, quicker than every all-wheel drive rival here except with the more powerful Ford Focus RS. And by the end, with the quarter mile, the Honda was going much quicker than the Ford. The Honda's easy clutch action and precise shifter are as perfectly synchronized, being a pair of figure skaters. Active rev matching is usually turned on or off, nevertheless its on-point operation allows amateur drivers to feel as if pros. Too bad the triplet pipe, center exit exhaust isn't as loud as being the exterior styling. Sure, its innocuous note is appreciated on long trips, but you want more roar in the vehicle that looks and drives just like it. The Civic Type R boasts above the average EPA fuel economy ratings and does equally efficiently in the real world. Still, it can't match the highway efficiency or driving range on the all-wheel drive Volkswagen Golf R. What's new for 2018? Unlike some rivals which may have revised EPA estimates for 2018 begin to see the Ford Focus RS plus the Volkswagen Golf R, the Type R maintains the identical government ratings. As a result, we don't expect its real-world fuel economy to switch, either. 2017 Honda Civic Type R. The Type R's 22 miles per gallon city and 28 highway EPA ratings are 3 miles per gallon better compared to the Ford Focus RS's. However, the all-wheel drive Ford has more power and quicker acceleration thanks partially to better traction at launch. The Golf R has exactly the same city rating as being the Honda but surpasses its highway estimates by 3 miles per gallon. Fuel economy ratings compared. We've devised each of our fuel economy tests so as to replicate how most of the people drive about the highway. Our procedure entails a 200-mile out and back loop on Michigan's I-94 highway. We have a GPS verified 75 miles per hour and make use of the cruise control if you can, to mimic just how many drivers behave during long trips. The Type R as well as its competitors all matched or exceeded their EPA highway estimates on our fuel economy loop. Honda's hot hatchback rang in at 29 miles per gallon, beating its rating by 1 mile per gallon, though still trailing the Golf R's 31 miles per gallon.